Hi, and welcome back to Chef Hacker Kitchen. Whole chicken cut up. This is a technique video. More than a few years ago, my mom moved into a senior center about 10 miles from where I live. And because she didn't drive, about once a week, I would either take her food shopping or I'd shop based on a list that she gave me. And every week on that list was one item, and it was called whole chicken cut up. And I could easily buy that at my local supermarket. But you don't see that too much anymore. Now you see packages, you could either get a whole chicken or you'd see packages of wings, packages of legs, packages of breasts, and so on. But what if you still want a whole chicken cut up? Well, that's what we're going to do today. All right, so I have about a 3-pound chicken right here, and it's a whole chicken. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this into pieces. And now a lot of people will go ahead and use maybe some shears to do this, some cooking shears. And that's a fine way to do it, but that only works if your chicken is really young and really small. The method I'm going to show, you could actually do this even with a turkey or a large chicken like a roaster. Okay, this happens to be a frying chicken. Now, what you want to do is, the first step is to remove the backbone, which runs right along this area. So the way you're going to do that is you can take a French knife and go ahead and just cut through, being careful not to go all the way through. You don't want to go down through the breastbone, at least not at this point. And then flip it over. And then cut the other side. Now, if you stay really close to the actual backbone, you should be able to get through it pretty easily. Okay, there is a space where the leg connects that may give you a little bit of trouble. But if you run into that, I mean, you could force your way through it, but I happen to have this, so I just go ahead and cut through like that. Okay, now this you're going to save for stock. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and cut through the backbone. I mean, through the breastbone. Okay? Okay. Pretty easily. And now I separate the leg and the thigh. And then I go ahead and cut the leg. Now, you'll notice how easily these are coming apart, because at least so far I'm able to get right where the joint is. And if you're able to get right where the joint is, they should come out pretty easily. I usually have more trouble with the wings, but let's see what happens here. No, actually that was pretty easy as well. And then, since these breasts are always the biggest part and far too big for a single piece, I always go ahead and cut that. All right, and that's all there is to it. That's half. Now, the great thing about this method is that my wife and I will occasionally barbecue a half chicken for the two of us. So you can see now we get a few pieces for one meal, and then we have another half a chicken that we can use on the barbecue. Or if you stop just short of where I cut through on the breastbone, you could actually flatten out the chicken or the turkey, and then that would be called a spatchcocked bird. And very often you could roast that in the oven, or you can put it on a grill, or even cook it slowly in a saute pan. Now, the benefit of that is it cooks through evenly and everything gets nice and crisp. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this because I'm going to use this for a Sicilian style hacked chicken cacciatore, and you'll see that video shortly. So that's all there is really to a whole chicken cut up. This will work with any chicken, large or small. It's a little tougher to get through if the bird is bigger. It'll even work with a turkey, duck, any bird you can think of. Okay, now We're going to take this chicken and we're going to turn that into a hacked Sicilian chicken cacciatore. Okay, this one's going to be a good one. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and you'll be alerted as soon as that's available. We will see you next time in Chef Hacker Kitchen.